Bonjour Scorpio and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your mid-month tarot readings for the month of September. So I hope you're all doing well and that you've had a good month so far. I apologize for not having posted regularly over the past 2 weeks. I have moved from the United States back to the UK. It's been a big move, very stressful, didn't have much time, but I should be back to my normal schedule. So, thank you for still being here. Please bear in mind those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Scorpio Aquarians, please? You have 2 jumpers. I will take them for the center of your cross. What do we need to hear? Okay, so we have a Major Arcana, the Devil, and the 6 of Swords in the middle of your chaotic cross for today. Below you we have a Temperance, Major Arcana as well. Above you the Page of Pentacles. Behind you the King of Wands. Ahead of you the Queen of Wands. Okay. Let me move my cards a little bit. Your advice is the 4 of Coins. Please just ignore my dogs. He barks at literally everything. The Knight of Pentacles is in your environment. Hopes and fears, we have the 8 of Swords. And the final outcome is the Knight of Cups. Okay. So at the middle of your cross, and these were jumper cards, so they're here for a reason, we have the Devil crossed by the 6 of Swords. Now, Major Arcana represents bigger energies on your life path. You know, they have a longer effect. They also represent the hand of your spirit team intervening, providing you with experiences that make you grow, you know, whether it's emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever the case may be. Now the Devil talks about a limiting energy, and it can be an internal devil or it can be an external devil. Now if this is an external devil, this is somebody who does not have your best interest at heart, someone who's toxic, who's around you. So there could be like codependency in a relationship, that kind of thing. It could, if it's internal, it could be a repeating negative behavioral cycle, like knowing that you're doing something over and over again and you shouldn't. It could also be negative self-talk, you know, like when we say horrible things to ourselves that we would never dream of saying to somebody else, like you're not worthy, or what did you think that you deserved happiness, that kind of thing. It can also obviously talk about substance abuse, and I don't just mean alcohol or drugs. It could be, you know, eating the whole tub of ice cream when we know for well that we shouldn't. You know, anything basically that is going to give you instant gratification and then you regret it. Now the beauty of this is that this Devil is crossed by the 6 of Swords, which is beautiful because 6 is harmony coming after having overcome a change or a challenge. Swords being the mental realm, it talks about your thoughts, your ideas, the truth, communication, knowledge. So the 6 of Swords talks about having overcome a change or a challenge and having learned the lessons from it and taking them with you. So it's a beautiful card to have over the Devil, because this is saying that there is something that, whether it's internal or external, was a limiting energy for you, and you've overcome it. You've gone past this. And when I look at it, in the past you have the King of Wands. Now the King represents expertise and knowledge in their suits, and Wands represents fire element. So it's the passion, the desire. It's also your spirit, you know, your drive to get things done. The King of Wands is someone who's incredibly charismatic and who is a go-getter. Someone's going to take a calculated risk to get what they want. But on the negative side of this can be someone who is very, very volatile, someone who gets angry very easily, who can be very controlling. And obviously this is a general reading, so there's no genders attached to the cards. So it could be a male or a female that embodies the characteristic of this person. So this person I'm seeing through the cards is who you have overcome, basically. So you may have been in a codependent relationship, and it doesn't have to be romantic, by the way. We can be codependent to our parents or to some friends or brothers and sisters. It could also be a very controlling boss, but you've learned the lessons from this relationship that you've had with this person, whether it was at work or within your family unit. And you've overcome this. You are taking the lessons with you. And on your mind, very much on your mind, you've got the Page of Pentacles. Now the pages represents news, messages coming your way. They also represent the desire to learn, because they're training to become a knight, and some kind of new direction. Now Pentacles represent the physical realm, so it could either be to do with home life, buildings, and the relationships within, or it could be to do with your financial assets, your job, your career, education. The Page of Pentacles may represent your desire to learn something new, like a new skill, try a new job, for instance. It could also be some news that's on your mind. You may have had some kind of new opportunity that popped up, and that's very much on your mind right now. But it is a very practical energy, so very pragmatic, very grounded energy. So it's a message that has a tangible new offer or new direction. Or, as I said, for some of you it may be your desire to go on a course, develop your skills. It could be news of a promotion for some of you, but not all of you. And in your subconscious mind, your higher self, you've got the Temperance card. Now, Temperance is your second major arcana. This is an energy of balance. This is the energy of, compromise, patience, not acting rashly, nothing in excess, which obviously is the opposite of the devil, which has a tendency to represent excesses. And this is also sometimes mixing two elements to find a third element, the idea of alchemy. And this is really your higher self saying to you, be patient, do not act rashly, remember the lessons that you've learned from this, okay? Because this message, this new opportunity is very much on your mind, and the advice really is to be patient. I'm hearing it loud and clear. Because in the near future, you've got the Queen of Wands. Now this could be a couple, but it doesn't have to be. And the Queens, generally speaking, represents patience, understanding. So the Queen of Wands, because she is fire element, is someone who's very attractive. Someone who knows how to get people to do what they want and knows how to attract abundance to herself. She really is that magnetic, and she understands what needs to be done in order to get what she wants. She's got the big stick, but she doesn't need to use it, because she knows how to attract good things towards her. And I see you moving into this kind of role in the near future, once you have considered this message or this new opportunity, new direction you're taking, once you've taken the time, to assess this and learn from the past here. Because in the advice, you've got the Four of Coins. Now, 4 is strong foundation and stability. Coins being the physical realm, this is to do with being secure and grounded in your finances, or at home, or in your job. This is sometimes referring also to savings. This may be related to you having to, with the Temperance card here, having to be cautious with your finances. I don't want to say wary, because that's not the word. It's cautious, because this is a brand new direction, a brand new opportunity or a message, and it may entice you, to take a risk. And the advice, loud and clear, coming from your higher self and from the advice here, is save up, stay put. You know, this is stability, this is compromise and patience. The Queen of Wands, she waits for things to come towards her. She doesn't act towards it, she attracts it, if you see what I'm saying. And in your environment, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight represents action, movement forward, things moving. And Pentacles, again, is that earth energy. The Knight of Pentacles, no genders attached again, is somebody who is gonna plan all of the steps in order to make something happen. This is somebody who has a clear goal in mind and goes for it, but cautiously, grounded. And you see, you have progress through the Page of Pentacles, which is either you choosing to develop your skills, it could be, you know, a promotion, as I said, a new opportunity, a new direction. And in the environment, you then move on to this Knight of Pentacles, who is methodical, thoughtful, who plans everything, because you have savings, you have stability in your physical realm. So there's a lot of grounding energy. And I can see, this is your hopes and fears, you have the Eight of Swords. Now, eights represents attainment in tarot, or lack of. With the Swords energy, as you can tell, this is really blocked off energy. And in the Rider-Waite-Smith, it's a woman with a blindfold and swords around her. This is a prison of the mind. This is saying that you are worried you're not going to find a way out. You feel blocked. And this is not an easy energy to be in. This represents your worries. This is you wondering what you should do, and only you can free yourself from this energy, because this is a self-erected prison of the mind. And obviously it's easier said than done. You know, I'm not saying these things are easy, but this is something to be aware of, that you may have some blocked mental energy because maybe you're overthinking something. As I said, the Queen of Wands, she attracts things. She knows what to do to make things come her way. And with the Knight of Pentacles in the environment, this is a very methodological approach. It could also be somebody coming to you with a clear offering, clear proposition, which obviously will break you free from this energy of not being sure which way to go, feeling trapped in your own mind. Because the outcome is beautiful. You have another Knight, and as I've explained, the Knights represent things moving forward, action taking. Cups is water energy, your feelings, your emotions, your intuition. And the Knight of Cups can be somebody coming towards you with an offer. Now, it could be a love offer, but it could just be an offer that makes your heart sing, because this cup represents your happiness. The other thing the Knight of Cups could be is embody you going for it. You see, the Knight of Cups goes for their ideal life. They search for their happiness. And so this could be either you going forward towards what you want, or it could be somebody who brings you this cup of happiness. As I said, it could be work or relationship, it's irrelevant. It's something that's going to make you feel very, very happy. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful next 2 weeks, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.